Fight man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. Woo!
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out.
All right, man. Let's talk about the Mayweather PPV numbers bombing. Keith Thurman, Sean Porter rematch. They saying is sizing up for the fall. Why they couldn't fight Bud. What else we got on the menu? Thurman gives his opinion on Pacquiao versus Errol Spence. Let's talk about it. Check out the boxing news playlist, the welterweight playlist, all that good stuff. Let's just talk about what Keith said. Get that out the way quick. It was on Fight Hype, man, and he said that for the reasons he thought he was gonna beat Pacquiao is why Spence is gonna beat Pacquiao. Okay, youth. And like I said before, youth don't mean shit no more, bro, for the most part. Unless you got somebody that's just old as hell. Youth could be none of these dudes to separate each other, and they fought the same people. Thurman fought Sean. Thurman fought Danny. Errol fought Thurman. Errol fought Danny. Errol fought Sean. It's no separation. Kell Brook fought Errol. You know what I'm saying? There's no separation. They're doing around the same. Kell Brook fought Sean Porter. Kell Brook beat Sean Porter the best. So there's been no where Errol knocked out Danny when Keith didn't, or Keith knocked out Sean where Errol didn't. Keith and Sean and Errol was just as competitive. Nobody's shown separation. Nobody's shown the ability to knock out guys at this level. Only person that's done that, even Pacquiao had knocked out nobody when he got up. The only person to do that was Terrence to knock out Jeff Horn. Terrence is the only guy knocking out people. But he can't knock out Keith. If he knock out Keith, he can't get the fight. Keith was old. He can't get Danny. That's just what it is. But he says, this was the mission your boy was on. Thurman said, I felt a short man, and I did some of the mathematics behind the fight with Pacquiao. I felt 15 punches short. Get your punch count up, young bloods. Get your punch count up. Don't fall short. If it was a very close fight, but now I don't have a title. Pacquiao's walking around the WBA. Spence wants it. He says he don't want Thurman, but he's going to be able to avoid me to become undisputed as long as he gets past Pacquiao. Otherwise, Pacquiao will be one of the oldest ever to unify 3 belts and become the undisputed champion. No matter what, it's history in the making. We bring 3 belts together. It's something I've been waiting my whole career. I knew it would happen during my career amongst the fighters we have just in this generation. I do respect Pacquiao, but I favor Spence just as I favor myself. Size, youth, and ultimately, when was the last time you saw Pacquiao against another world-class southpaw? Style make fights, especially against Pacquiao. And my thing is this. When has Errol Spence fought another southpaw? Size ain't everything. Like Floyd say, fighters fighting win fight. And they say all this youth and shit, and my youth, and none of you think about this. Youth come with inexperience. Think about that. Youth come with inexperience. And the reason your punch count didn't go up because you felt that left hand. You felt that, like I said before, man. These dudes don't have it in this generation. They got to prove it to me that they got it. And people just, it's Errol spy. Errol reach might be too much. It might not. Errol ain't knocked nobody out in a while neither. So, that's just my opinion on it, man. They got to show some separation to me. None of them show separation. They got to show separation that they better than one. They all the same. And the reason we can't gauge Crawford is being the same because they won't fight him. We'll get that in a minute. But like I said before, we see it's going to be about feints. It's going to be about combination punching. It's going to be about can Errol take the left hand or Errol avoid getting hit by the left hand. If he can avoid getting hit by the left hand, it's going to be an easy night. But if he fall for Pacquiao feints and Pacquiao shoot shine and hit him with the left hand, it's going to be a long night. That's what it boiled down to. Can Pacquiao feints, free his Errol Spence enough to run his combinations, and then can he just coast the championship rounds and have enough lead. It's gonna be a solid fight depending on what happens. If Pacquiao able to feint, throw combinations, and I think Errol Spence is at a disadvantage in his corner. I ain't gonna like that. He at a disadvantage. I never seen him make no real adjustments other than the Kell Brook fight. You know, and Mikey, none needed. Danny, none needed. But in Sean Porter, what no adjustments made. You know, people say, well, he fought Sean fight. No, the fuck you don't. You don't go in there in a life or death situation where you can lose your life and take punishment. I don't care what nobody said. He ain't Roberto Duran. He ain't Chavez Sr. He ain't Aaron Pryor. You know what I'm saying? For somebody that's been hit the least in the division, you don't go in there and take punches. All right, but like, it's gonna be an interesting fight, man. I want to say it's a 50-50 fight. I think it's a 51-49 fight. I don't know. You know, we get into it, be a 51-49 fight, and Errol Spence making like a 99-1 fight. Who the fuck knows, man? But we can transition to Keith Thurman and Sean Porter too. And the I don't care. I'm not buying it. If they put it on TV, I'll watch it. But I don't have Showtime no way. So, y'all know what it is, man. But I can care less. I don't want to see that fight. They fought the first time. If we was gonna do a rematch, the rematch should have been ran right back. Keith Thurman, I don't really blame him, because when Sean had a title, Sean and Kenny told him to get a belt. When he had this little fake belt, he made the fight happen. So they fought back in 2016. So we talking about roughly over 5 years later. You know what I'm saying? That fight should have been ran right back. But Keith only fought once a year since then. And then he didn't fight in 2020. So like I said before, man, with him and Sean Porter, it was a close fight. It should have been ran right back. He should have came. If he fought Danny in 17, he should have came back in 17 and fought Sean again. And that's why it's career the way it is. I don't believe in all his injuries and shit, man. I don't, man. And honestly, I don't really care about that fight. For what? They're not going to fight Errol. They're not going to fight Terrence. They're not getting a shot at Pacquiao. I care less. And somebody told me that I'm not going to say his name, but he fighting the guy that he fought again. So, like I said before, it is what it is. He fighting Keith Thurman, whereas we getting PBC is giving us fucking rematches we should have had 4 years ago, 5 years ago. They giving us fights that we didn't ask for. They giving us fights that we had. One thing about Bob Arum, he gonna make the fucking fights. And back in the day, he did, not all the time. But he gonna make the fights that you want to see with his roster. He gonna make the fights that you want to see with Eddie Hearn roster. That's why he winning. He just picked up the deal with Sky. This is why he winning, bro. And the zone not even doing that. Somebody snoring. Was that Miles? I don't know. But yeah, this is why they not this is why they not making the fights. I'm trying to watch G.I. Joe at the same time. Check out Hash Bros, HAS Bro, like the toy thing. Watch out Hash Bro. Somebody snoring like it gotta be Miles. It might be Mason. But excuse me. But yeah, Hash Bro showed G.I. Joe live streams all the time. They show it all the time. Got all the episodes. They show like 1,000 episodes back to back. So the cartoon, by the way. But yeah, I don't want to see that shit. I don't care who win. I favor Sean Porter. I don't care though. It's a bullshit fight. One of them motherfuckers should be fighting Bud. Why not? But I don't care. I don't care for old rotten food. I don't care for it. You know what I'm saying? Out of the dudes out there in the division, if they fighting at 54, okay, I get it. But they fighting at welterweight, I don't want to see it no more. I don't want to see Errol Spence unless he fighting Bud after this fight. I don't want to see Manny Pacquiao unless he retire fight Bud after this fight. Only thing I want to see is Terrence versus Taylor. If Ramirez move up, if Tio move up, if Devin move up. You know what I'm saying? If Ennis, Ortiz, he fighting Kai Velasquez next. If Mikey want to do, I don't want to see none of these old ass welterweights fight. Oh, Sean had his shot. Al wouldn't let Sean take the fight. That's what I heard. I don't want to see Sean. Sean need to move his ass up. Keith need to move his ass up. He keep talking about Demetrius Andrade. Go do it. I want to see Conor Benn, Rashidi Ellis, Jamal James, Ugas, Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? All them old motherfuckers have been in the division their whole career. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see Amir Khan. I don't want to see Kell Brook here no more. I want to see the Abel Ramoses, the Conor Benns, the Qdobas, the Ennises, the Ivorysians. I don't want to see Danny Odash. I want to see Mikey, Virgil Ortiz, Terrence Crawford. I want to see these dudes, you know. I want to see them. I want Crawford versus them. You know, if Crawford get old and they lose, so be it. If he lose and they the better man, Castillo Clayton should be seen again. I want to see them dudes. And Spence and move y'all asses up. Ugas, Virgil Ortiz, Duran Ennis, all them dudes I didn't Comer Ben, they deserve a shot. These motherfuckers been holding up the division, excuse my French, forever. I don't want to see it no more. I'm tired. I don't want to see a rematch. I don't want to see a trilogy. I don't want to see it. Move y'all punk asses on up because Al Heyman destroyed the division. They could have been this most. They could have saved PBC. They could have saved this deal with Showtime. Could have saved this deal with Fox. I don't want to see these niggas fight at 47 no more. They want to have a powwow and fight each other at 54. I'm down with it. But you got young killers there. Fondora, Kevin Cunningham. You got the Rails nephew. You got Austin Trout. You got not Austin Trout. You got old head like Austin Trout. You got Charles Conway. We got a lot of guys coming. I don't want to see them fight no more. I don't want to see them do they trilogies and I don't want to see this shit no more. Cause when they fight, don't nobody get knocked out. Don't none of these niggas make no adjustments. It's the same shit over again. But all they gonna need is some more Bengay and Biofreeze after the fight. I'm done with it. I want to see Terrence versus everybody else but them old niggas. People saying, well, I was talking to Errol was saying, well, Crawford gotta take 70. No, the fuck he don't. I would like for him to take 730, but when you publicize this shit, he's a man at the end of the day. He's not one of these beta males out here. A pimp, not a simp. You know, he ain't no simp. Dude, you're not gonna publicly embarrass him. He don't need Errol Spence, and Errol Spence don't need him. Because guess what? He can make great fights with Ennis. He can make great fights with Ortiz. Errol Spence don't have another Terrence Crawford. When he move up to 40-54, it's gonna be danger. I know. Come on, go ahead, though. It's danger at 60-54. He can't knock fucking lightweights out. So, like I said before, I want to see Crawford and everybody else, Castillo, Ennis. I don't want to see them, oh, that's PBC dudes. They had The Rock for a long time, and they could have made shit shake back in 15, 16. All them niggas did was dance around each other. Mayweather could have fought Keith. He didn't want to do it. You see PB, you see Top Rank. Bradley, Pacquiao 3 times. You know, they made fights happen over there. So it is what it is. I don't want to see them fight no more. I want to see Ortiz in there. I want to see Ellis in there. I want to see Conor Ben in there. I want to see Terrence. I want Castillo. I want Duran Ennis. I want Abel Ram. I want Ugas. We don't know. Ugas might come on top. But Ugas deserve. Jamal James and them niggas deserve this. Josh Taylor. Jose Ramirez, he want to move up. They deserve this, bro. They deserve this, man. Let them old ass niggas move on up. 32 talking about I could be the face of boxing. Niggas already over. Canelo killing that. It's already over for these dudes. They could have been pay-per-view, multi-million-dollar views, multi-million, 100,000 views, and 300,000, 1,000,000 views. They fucked that up. Al Heyman don't know shit about boxing. His team don't know shit about boxing. Only person that knows shit about boxing is Floyd, and he destroyed it. But let's move on. Yeah, it was a pay-per-view numbers, bro. Heard it wasn't good. You know, I heard Luis Erickson. How do you know? But remember with Mike Coppinger? Remember Mike Coppinger had them pay-per-view numbers super duper early? Y'all remember that, bro? They had them the day after Sean and Errol fight. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Shout out to Luis Erickson. Had a great fight, though. I ain't trying to hear that, bro. I heard they bad. I knew they was bad. I heard that Showtime got to refund everybody. You know, it's hard. You know, you hear they try to credit you. They don't want to give you a refund. You know, when pay-per-view went down, I heard it was terrible. Ain't nobody show up to that motherfucker. Ain't nobody show up. Who cares? You know, this Floyd was in a clown fight. If you was dumb enough to buy that fight, that is what it is. That ain't none of my problem. You was dumb enough to go in there and pay for that fight. We knew the pay-per-view wasn't gonna do bad. I mean, one, it's on a Sunday, okay. For two, you know, you want $50 to watch you fight. Come on, man. You a fool. You can stream that and get the same quality. You know, you ain't missing nothing but a hug fan. People keep getting robbed by Floyd. Floyd telling you it's about to be a robbery, so tuck your chain, little mama ain't sorry. You know, he telling y'all niggas. Shout out to Polo G. One of the few young dudes I mess with. You know? He telling y'all, man. If you stupid enough to fall for the whoop-de blam, that's on you. And I knew it wasn't gonna do good. Sunday. Don't nobody care about boxing like that, bro. They gonna try to come out and save face and say, well, we did like $1 million. No, they didn't, nigga. Mike Tyson still got the juice more than fucking Floyd Mayweather. He do. You know. But y'all knew it wasn't gonna do good, bro. Fuck Floyd, man. I'm sorry, man. Y'all can be mad all y'all want to, man. Hold on. Man, I've been telling y'all about it, but y'all want to sit here. I said this before. If I sit here and I say, and I never say this shit, vote for Trump, put a red hat on, y'all niggas have all the issues with me in the world. CJ, and honestly, I would say fuck y'all. That's what I would be saying, and I'd be bringing on a whole different audience of niggas who got money, who would make sure I get to these fights and make sure I have money in my pocket. If I put that red hat on right now, nigga, I probably have 100,000 by the end of the year, probably even more. You know, but Floyd do it. He endorsed Donald Sterling. He endorsed, Donald Trump. Y'all niggas just turned a blind eye. He said y'all niggas didn't help him get where he at. He said we didn't buy pay-per-views and we didn't support him. Mexicans support him. Y'all just, Floyd dick riders, man. If I said some shit like, man, ain't none of these niggas supported me, only Mexicans supported me and everybody supported me. Niggas be like, oh, CJ, you a coon and all this. Like I said, glad that shit flopped. Glad it flopped like Belly too. They deserved it. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. All our social media links in the description. Twitter's the fastest way to reach me, than Facebook, then Instagram. Links in the description. You want to advertise your business channel, video request, chop it up, links there. Want to make a financial donation, Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate, share the video. But hey, let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. One time for the one time. Peace.
Belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking. No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.
All right, appreciate everybody for supporting the channel, man. Everybody that been here since day one. But if you want to continue to support the channel, you want to continue to see me go to these fights, man, I appreciate if you do donate to the channel. Now you have several ways to donate, and you can like the channel, you can share the channel, you can subscribe to the channel. Most of you guys do that on everything, but financially, if I'm gonna go to Wilder Fury, Spence, Pacquiao, and all the big fights, and I'm only interested in going to the big fights, I'm gonna need you guys' support. You can reach me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, anytime for any advice, or you want to advertise your business on the channel. It's another way you help support the channel. I do want to work with businesses and all that. But if you want to make a donation, Cash App is CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link is in the description as well too. Appreciate it. Peace.